I'm obsessed with this Bill Belichick stuff. I'm subscribed, I'm tuning in. I'm like this close to getting a corkboard, a skein of yarn, and some push pins, people. Where is the man going? Who wants him? Who wants him the most? Who does he take with him? Does he take another coaching job, or does he move into some sort of hybrid, fun, new overlord role situation? Then, who does Mr. Robert Kraft hand over the keys to his castle? Who's the right fit, if not the man who helped bring him the 6 rings of power? Nice Lord of the Rings reference there. Is it Harbaugh? I don't know. I can't wait to see. Look, I think he's done. I think it's over in New England. I thought this since October, when I heard whispers from a once upon a time tightly insulated, soundproof one Patriot Place. Whispers that told me they might work a trade with him after the season. Rob Gronkowski, 4-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time with New England, he says no. He says unbelievable, he's staying. Julian Edelman came on the show, he says no. They can't believe it. He is Foxboro to them, to so many. But I think he's gone. And it might be sticky, and it might be heartbreaking, and it might not happen like really quickly. And I'll say this, there aren't super obvious signs that ball yarn is not moving to like a smoking gun situation. There's no for sale sign on his house. There's no news report that he's looking for real estate in LA or New York with Josh Altman or Jason Oppenheim out there with selling Sunset Babes. No, that's not going on. But there is some stuff that I do think is a little fuzzy. It's a little weird. It's a little, you know, I'm a hypervigilant person. I notice changes in people's behavior pretty well, and I'm seeing that. Exhibit A. Yeah, I'm going to hit you with a little body language experting here. When he loses a game, Bill Belichick is not really excited to talk to anybody, especially not the other team. He's not a super engaging loser, okay? He doesn't chat it up with the enemy about lawn care tips or what he's hearing about the NASDAQ. He is a quick shake loser. So his demeanor after some of these games lately is a little wild. This extended moment with Travis Kelce. Do you think they're talking about how Jake Gyllenhaal let Taylor Swift get away 10 years ago? No! Well, maybe. But this to me looks like a dap up of respect. After a loss, this is weird. This is weird Bill behavior. There's the handshake. But what is this? What is this? Then, let's get into the comeback. Hello, world. Oh, there we go. Sean McDermott. Let's go to this Sean McDermott, okay? This is the embrace. Now, these two have had their squabbles over the years. If you don't remember, good, I do. McDermott said, quote, let's not give more credit to Bill Belichick than we need to, end quote, after a loss to them in 2021. Then he ran up the score on the Pats in the playoffs. But if you look at those two, what a moment. What a moment, those two. Sean McDermott once like bounced Belichick's son off the sideline before a game. These two aren't best friends. But that's weird. That is weird. And it has to make you think because we've never really seen this from him before after losses. Weird. It's giving low-key, bizarro world, not the Jeter, Eli Manning like frames and Mariano Rivera, like not like the opposite of that. Very Bill Belichick sort of adieu. I bid you adieu. That's giving that vibe. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Also, I have it on good authority as we move to Exhibit 2 here in my crazy head. I have it on good authority that Mr. Belichick threw a holiday party for the good people with the Patriots. To my knowledge, that is a record scratcher. That's never happened. I asked Gronk. He said never. I asked lots of people. Never. This man never threw a party after a Super Bowl win. Now he's getting cozy during the season? He's throwing parties after this season? Weird, 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 weird. Is this a new leaf of Bill Belichick? Maybe. Or is this a thank you and a goodbye being witnessed? Also, maybe. Exhibit 3 will be this weekend. Jets-Patriots. He doesn't love the Jets. That's no surprise or shocker or like mystery to anybody. If my gut is right, and this is in fact a parting of ways, you're going to see a Patriot team giving it beyond their all, hobbled down to their depth chart. I will not know the names of some of these guys out here trying to do this, but they will do it with their all because this team has a lot of respect for what a legend this coach is and what might very well be the end. And I don't think anyone knows, but the vibes I'm getting is that everybody in the family is bracing themselves for impact eventually. Now, a lot can happen, right? Kraft and Bill can sit down next Monday, and Bill could very well say, nah, with that very face that he has right here. Nah, I'm good. I ain't going. I'm not going. You're not going to trade me like Kay Adams said in October. You're gonna have to fire me. That's a woof. That's a toughie for Kraft. That's a toughie to swallow. And by the way, like if you're Bill and you are wanting to go to a team, why would you want to be traded? You want to give some assets back to New England? No, you don't. Fire me. He could say, I'm not going. I got grandkids here. I live that sweet Nantucket lifestyle. Like he has many grandchildren. He might not go quietly, is what I'm saying. And I'm guessing this doesn't play out on Monday. This will be a bit. Because there would have to be a very attractive and definite landing spot. Do I think that's known yet? I'm not sure. I know Bill Belichick is somebody who wants to have a plan and probably has been thinking about this since I was sort of starting to hear this stuff in October. But a lot of people are saying, is it LA? Belichick to Los Angeles because Herbert. Let me just say this as a reminder, and I've given this like an eerie amount of thought. What gives anyone out there any indication that Bill Belichick will ever or has ever put tons of stock into the quarterback position? This is somebody who let Tom Brady walk after 6 rings. He's not chasing a quarterback, especially, and I love Justin Herbert, but especially a quarterback that he has owned. He has picked apart. He's put the halt on. 3 games versus Herbert. Herbert's got a 59 passer rating and is 1-2. And the win was that measly 6-zip win this year. He might go to LA. I don't think that's happening, but enough with the idea that it's because of Justin Herbert, or anywhere, by the way, as a destination because of a quarterback. And I mean that. This man loves defense. He likes winning. He's very like, let's figure the quarterback stuff out later. And, you know, that's just how I feel. And you might want to say somewhere close, too, not LA. Having to move, obviously, I would imagine, I'm assuming a lot of things here, you'd bring your children with you, part of your coaching staff, that whole vibe, which means then bringing their children. So you're just going to up and move your grandkids across the country. I don't know. I think maybe better suited for somewhere down the coast that either you would consider home or has history, one of those kind of places. You know what I mean? Maybe we're flipping conferences. Anything can happen. I'm obsessed. I know everyone's like, you're still talking about this 8 minutes in. I'm obsessed with everyone thinking on my Twitter timeline that he has no value on the coaching market. Gronk told you he's a bigger get than Jim Harbaugh would be. Recently, Don Yeed, Jim Harbaugh, like could win it all this year, Harbaugh. Belichick is, and I don't care, like I can't believe there's arguments against this. Belichick is one of those rare coaches over the years, over the generations in NFL history that I think owners will be thinking about no matter who their current head coach is. If a team is in its window, and the owner's antsy, maybe a little older, maybe a disappointing first-round exit, whatever. Done. This is a coveted option. If Belichick goes and sits to your table and he says, hey, I know you made it through the first round in the playoffs. I can take your team and win a Super Bowl. Like, you're going to pick up the phone. You're going to have that conversation. He needs a good GM and an OC. And that OC might be Josh McDaniels. Don't kill me for saying that. But that's going to command conversation. And then, of course, the other side of it, I'm obsessed with all of it. Who comes into New England? Who does Kraft think is a better fit?